Okay, hello, this is Geoff.
And,
This is Kappa.
And this is Lexabyte. And we are going into, well, kind of a classic, really, at this point. Oh god, it's... How old is this game?
I don't know.
Well, alright. Yeah.
Okay then. What?
Yeah, so this is the thing that baffles me. I don't really like it.
Oh.
It's like the game is just explicitly telling you how to how to play it and how to feel about it, and it shouldn't it should just accomplish that through subtler methods.
Okay, so I see what you're saying, but you could also just skip past these messages if you preferred, and it's nice to have them there for the people that... I see. Yes, of course.
There's the dark room, and... Oh, I should turn out the other light, shouldn't I?
I suppose. Alright.
Keep talking. Keep playing.
Alright, well, name of profile.
New player.
Scared. Because let me tell you something. Amnesia... Custom story. Okay. Amnesia is a spooky game.
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah.
All
So...
right.
The graphics here are
So,
confused.
Amnesia kind of started the whole Let's Player with face cam is scared at things, but here's the story.
Shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel.
Okay, I'm not hearing any of this. Yeah, growth
Mayfair.
mindset.
What have I done?
There we go.
This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Are you controlling any of this?
Yeah, I can... Yeah, it's sort of like a sort of interactive thing. It's... Yeah, I can move very slowly there and, look around, but, I'm flashing from location to location and leaving, a trail of a mysterious red liquid behind.
Also known as blood?
No. Not blood.
Also known as not blood?
It is not blood. In fact, I think we're gonna find out what it is fairly quickly. So yes, you are Daniel, and you're in a spooky castle. This looks nicer than I remember. Alright.
And no matter what video game you're in, you can still yeet the pots.
Yep. Yeah. So the reason that this started the whole Let's Player is scared, in front of a face cam, and with face cam, is that, well,
It's
this game is fucking terrifying. It really is. It's it's very effective at what it does.
Alright.
So,
I believe you.
Why is... Alright, you know what? This is probably fine. There might be an... Oh. Hello? Daniel? Buddy?
He's having a bad time?
He's having a bad time. This... Yeah. So it's weird to title the game Amnesia because the player character has amnesia, but it's... Yeah, but it's kind of like the whole... Oh my god. Alright, I'll try not to spend too much time in this menu.
Why is it so bright?
Yeah, so... Every time that something spooky happens, then Daniel will freak out a little bit. And he has a sort of limited sanity.
And being in light restores it.
No.
Being
in light... So, Daniel has no ability to fight back. He's a weak scholar, and he's afraid of the dark. But we can... And, well... So,
Why is everything so Dutch tilt?
I think it's because you just woke up from, well... You woke up without any memories.
Say, oh, valid.
And now that I'm replaying it, I'm realizing that
Wait, did you just try to open the door and it
Yes.
didn't work the first time, but
Yeah,
worked
so
the second time?
I can move physics objects in this game with total freedom. I also noticed that like in this game you're slow, and look, this is walking speed. This is running speed. It took me a while to realize that there was even a difference.
Why is there tearing?
I'm not sure, man.
Okay.
Daniel is having a very bad time. He's stumbling and he's fainting. Something happened and he doesn't remember any of it.
And there's this mysterious pink liquid.
Yes, we're going to find out what that liquid is in a little bit, I think. But yeah. So you have tinder boxes, and each one can be spent to turn on a candle.
What is the point of turning on the candles? I don't fully...
Light. And light is valuable because, well...
You found a shirt.
Another shirt after the first shirt, but you can't put on any of the shirts.
Okay.
You can't become a 3-shirted hobo.
Why do you want to become a 3-shirted hobo?
I mean, it's superior to the 2-shirted hobo. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, so if you're in the dark, your sanity will slowly drain. One thing... Oh, god damn it. So the sanity meter and the health meter, they're not, like, explicitly you have 100% health or whatever.
They are.
They just have, like, states. And, like, yes, they are, but they don't really... Hold on.
They show you very wide gradations.
Get me the good keyboard.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I can't jump while sprinting, man.
Well,
I might
you
want...
can, but you can't move forward.
I guess I won't have to... That's not... This is not that kind of game, so I'm not going to have to do any
that's
platforming.
why I figured you didn't need... Where's the keyboard?
Hmm.
What does that say?
Is it on the bed? It often is.
I don't care.
Do you need... No, it is on the bed. Okay.
So,
Honey, where are my pants?
So yeah, right...
Hi!
Sorry, that was slightly hard.
This game is... So this game is kind of... Well... What this game does is like, you know, it does like this kind of... First it does the slow burn horror. So the thing is, the kind of game that Amnesia is, it's very easy to make.
Is it?
Yes.
Go on.
You don't have, like, Amnesia, you don't fight back, right? So Amnesia is, you are being chased by a spooky monster, the game. I mean, there's more to it than that, but that is the basic gist of it. Alright, I'm switching keyboards. That is the basic gist of it. And that is a very easy thing to do. You don't have to program, like, you don't have to program any, like, method of combat, or, like, much of anything, really. You just need to, like... You just need, like, a monster.
Ooh, what's that?
A lantern.
This is the lantern.
Oh.
This is super useful. Very valuable, and should be used sparingly. So...
What is all... Oh, they're tinderboxes. Okay.
Yes.
I'm weirded out by the tinderboxes being tiny vials, but,
I mean, they're like things with tinders. Like, it doesn't have...
Is
like,
there
a
an
box
oil
doesn't...
meter somewhere?
Yes, it's in the... There.
Oh, that is not a lot.
It is not a lot. That's why I'm not going to use it very much. When I... So
Why
I
is
start...
there so much tearing?
I don't know, man. So, also, this castle is not having a good time.
It's not.
I see
Also,
that.
I'm sorry, but can I ask you to do one thing really quickly?
What?
Can you check if we're recording? Hi!
You're recording.
Sound is happening, video is
Yes.
happening. Okay.
So yeah, Amnesia is a very easy game to make, and people might have taken the wrong lessons from Amnesia. So the thing is...
it's one of those.
What?
It's a game... So, Half-Life
Yes.
is a game that did very well. Ooh, read the note.
19th of August,
All right.
1839.
Why?
I wish I could ask how much
I don't
you
know.
remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel.
Yeah.
I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right.
I am sorry.
God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body
Looking
is
for my
old and weak,
Whatever.
and
Your water
yours,
exists.
young and strong. He will be no match for you.
Holy shit.
One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I've tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend
Okay,
into the
then.
darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, strong start.
Yeah, so this is an amnesia potion. Basically, what happened in this castle was so horrible that Daniel decided fuck it, I need to forget everything. So yeah, that's
I definitely remember.
also these cockroaches hiss.
I definitely remember what they were doing with the amnesia potion.
I think there's a type of cockroach that hisses.
That's
Door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Shiny.
Ooh.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
Are we moving in reality?
I'm moving.
Connected to the... What did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most
What?
chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
So you get just from like the way that these things are described, you get the impression that Daniel here is a scholar.
Yeah. I'm getting that impression. Also getting the impression that I should be really concerned about that wall of flesh.
I mean,
it's
there's
tough.
a wall of flesh.
I mean, that's always concerning. That's like
Sure, but like...
Zerg shit.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to remember where I should go next.
I mean, wherever you want.
Guess I'll go
Play the
to-
game. The fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, ugh, he thought. Just like the ones at the consulate.
Wait,
in
you don't
Constantine-
like Turkish delights?
I'm not sure if I really like the taste of rose. We'll see.
So let's see.
You
So
can
our
increase
brain-
your sanity by completing puzzles.
Yep.
Daniel is a friend.
Yep.
He, like me, is a huge fucking nerd.
Yes, we're all nerds here. Ugh,
High five?
It's herring.
Huh.
Yeah, I
am playing
really
the-
don't know what's up with that. It's weird.
What's up with what?
The Terran.
Alright, I don't know.
Move the boxes? Find the secret. Oh, that's
Yeah. Daniel suffers from nyctophobia.
nicked?
As a night. Or darkness, I think? Here.
There should be more Kuprak. Let me see. And one part Aquaforce.
Yeah, so alchemist.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Former competitors like okay, I'm just gonna read.
Yeah.
You read and click the button when you're done reading.
Alright. Highly acid. Practical.
Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution. Oh, that's always fun.
I think this is how we solve the puzzle.
Yeah. So this... Alright, so we have a pot for chemistry.
A pot to violently react some organic tissue, such as that flesh wall we found.
Yes.
Also, the castle keeps trembling at me.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but it's concerning.
That's
pick
not
up
where
the
Tinder
blue-
Yeah,
Bombs
this game sets itself up very
One
well.
day I will return.
If
Sorry.
it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return.
I'm concerned about that.
Yeah,
That
so this-
doesn't sound like a
So, apparently this object, like, has recorded his thoughts or something?
What?
I mean, look at it. Like I touched it, and then I got, like, those thoughts.
That's concerning. Why is the castle shaking?
I don't know, maybe it's mad at you.
I feel fairly strongly about this. Castles should not shake. If your castle is shaking, something very bad is going on.
I have
Nice
another...
to have oil.
Yeah.
Okay, but you need all of those.
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
Someone's talking to you.
Or you're talking to yourself.
I like that you can... I like that... Like, the primary click is just grab the physics object and maybe throw it around. It's like... I don't know, it feels very natural to, like, search for things by, like, throwing boxes around. Oh, more oil.
Man, remember Half-Life Alyx?
Yeah, Half-Life Alyx is just... It's just a fantastic game.
Because you're talking about moving things around by...
Yes. Like...
He
I don't think that Half-Life Alyx would work if it was, like, not a VR game, you know?
Probably. I mean, it was intended as a, here, this is a demo of what we can do.
Okay, well, let me see. Is there
Coal
more
mine?
to this?
What do you mean?
Like, I was wondering if there's, like, another...
There's a down arrow.
Yeah, but I don't know what that does.
Click on it.
It just takes me back here.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Then no.
Okay.
You need... What the hell? You need the coal mine and the cuprite.
No, I don't think you do, necessarily. I think you have a chemistry pot.
Yes,
I need
he
to
needs
gather...
to mix the He needs to mix the chemicals in the chemistry pot.
Oh.
So the wine cellar is... So the wine cellar's closed. So since Daniel is a scholar, it makes sense that he would, like, write down notes as he, like, finds things that don't, like, here's a locked door, so he makes a note of it. Yeah, there's no...
Wait, where does he write it down?
Like, he just has a journal. Look. See? Journal.
Diaries?
Memento.
Oh, friend!
Yeah.
And yeah, it talks about the 4 chemicals that you need.
Hello. No. Oh, now the menu is fine. Why? Okay, you know what? That's fine. The archives. This is a...
Wait, was that Latin above the door and did it translate for us? That's adorable.
Yeah, he understands. I guess Daniel
Mouse over
understands.
again? I missed it.
Where is it? There we go.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It makes sense. I guess it makes sense that stuff would be in Latin. I think this is...
What the hell?
I think this is the 18th century?
Is it? Okay.
And I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, that's a cobweb.
I mean, this place... I don't know. I think, like, this place... No.
Yeah, I see it.
17th century? I don't know. This place is old. And we are old. And
16th of May, 1839.
Okay, there you go.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber.
Fucking
No matter
British
what the
Museum.
professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back.
So, do you know about the British Museum, Alex? Or Lexabyte?
Oh, I thought it was just a generic just thought it was a... Okay, what is the British Museum?
The British Museum is the place where, it's a very, very good museum.
Yes.
And this is partly because this is where the Brits keep all of the items on display, like in a very, like they keep it in as a good museum that they have pillaged from all of the cultures that they colonized.
Yeah, I thought that was where you were going.
And by
Colonialism.
It's
Yay.
what's for dinner?
No.
Hopefully not.
And history? Forever? Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff there that they really should give back, that they just won't.
I see.
And, like, the British Museum's cool, it's got nice stuff in it, like, it's got the fucking Rosetta Stone. It has a Rosetta Stone you can touch!
Oh, like a replica?
Yeah. They cast it. And then you can touch it. And this made me exceedingly happy.
I'd just like to note that that pot of ink with a quill in it was a single object, and you flung it down the hall, and the quill didn't leave. Or I guess it wasn't a quill; it was a fountain pen. But still, that fountain pen must be glued to that.
What is with all these shirts?
I don't know. It's like
Also, they keep like nothing in their clothing drawers. Like, if you look inside my clothing drawers, they're just stuffed full of clothing.
okay, but this is like the 18th century. I guess they didn't have a lot of good.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write.
Irony.
To document
What?
my tribulation, for I fear that my memory
Oh, I see.
will fail me if I linger.
It's not really irony. Is
Sorry,
it?
I called that a little
I
early.
took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful.
You really run them
Argued
separate
loudly,
tracks. It's
and
weird. I
felt their
can't do
strange
that.
language getting to me. I mustered my strength and
Oh,
yelled at
you've
them
talked
to
about this
continue
before.
down
You,
the
you,
slopes
the way
of
you
broken
hear things
stone.
and read things, you can do them on separate tracks. I can't do that.
Confused me.
I can read and ignore the sound, or I could sound and ignore the read, or well, read along with the sound. But I can't
Path
do.
emerged into a
I
great
can't bifurcate the way you can.
The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange
I mean, I can bifurcate a little,
familiarity toward
but not a lot.
which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped.
Concern?
Inside,
I mean,
I
he's
was
here,
trapped.
I mean, valid, true.
and he ends it on a cliff note.
Hanger.
Cliffhanger and cliff note are slightly. Don't throw the books all over the room, you barbarian.
Why are you doing that?
Because I'm surprised that I can, honestly.
Stop it! Stop it!
Why can you only do it for some books?
Oh my god!
Dude!
Okay, fine. If it causes you that much pain, I'll stop.
Those poor books. What did they ever do to you? I shouldn't.
That one was
that object.
that one was an accident. Okay,
What
well,
does that say? Libri... Oh.
old tomes.
All right, venerable. Got it.
You figured. Jesus Christ.
There's candles. Just light the candles. Just light the candles. Okay.
Sir. Okay, there's like something here.
Oil and tinder.
I have plenty of oil now.
Where's the chemistry set?
I mean, I have a chemistry pot, but this is the archives. Like, we're not going to find any chemistry in here.
You don't know that. If I would.
But we might find the key to the laboratory, or did we already find the key to the laboratory?
We were in the laboratory. We might find a key to. I forget what it was called. There was a place.
How did we get into
I
the
have plenty of
laboratory?
time.
Wasn't it closed?
I have plenty of tinder
There was
boxes.
some
I
place
can-
that we got into that was open, and some
should
place that was
maybe-
closed. Maybe I misremembered the names of the places.
What's this? Local history. Alright.
Are you just lighting everything in your path? I feel like
I mean,
that's a bad idea.
I just light. I feel like I'm going to be there a while, so I'm lighting that up.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Okay, hold on.
Can you? Aw.
Bonk. The gentlest of bonks.
It's Daniel's a
You're-
wimp.
Yeah, you're too wimpy to throw a chair through a window.
I feel like I would be too scared to throw a chair through a window.
Why?
I feel like
It would break the window.
after the events of
Yes.
after like some of the events that you will see here, like
You.
Oh, can we?
I don't know, we cannot.
Aw, we can't play the piano.
Wait, that says something about a lever.
Lever? Where?
I don't know, but there's a hint talking about a lever.
Maybe the pedals? Nope.
I
Maybe
don't
it's
see
just
a
talking about the lid of the piano and it's confused about the nature of...
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. servants. You know what? I have plenty of oil. Yeah.
Don't. Those seem important.
I mean, fuck this place. Just fuck this place. This place is just a terrible, terrible place.
Yes, I
And,
remember.
like, it was so terrible that Daniel took an amnesia potion because he wanted to forget all of it.
It's old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So they were buying time,
for
and
something.
they thought that the castle was gonna cave in on them.
And
Evidently so.
we've heard it shaking.
Hole in the wall.
What the hell was that?
Speaking of the castle falling down,
Well, nothing to be done about it.
Time to backtrack, but by going around. Oh, that was helpful.
Yep. Central Prussia.
Can you read any of these? No.
No.
I meant with your magical reading powers. Not
No.
ooh, 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 ooh.
Here, we get to... Oh.
What's happening?
Yeah.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized
I see.
it was hopeless. I was trapped.
You know what?
Fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus.
That'll give you some phobias forever.
When I saw
Seriously.
Ivan?
blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
What are you doing?
So if I just leave the mouse, it'll
I see,
linger
I see.
towards that thing.
Clever. Clever game design, clever... What is that? What the fuck?
Waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
What is that?
It appears to be some kind of orb.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
So we've got some Lovecraft in here.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Light something?
So he picked up this orb and it shattered.
Yeah.
But
and
he
then
had visions first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. How do you know you're supposed to throw the thing at that?
You have to be swift.
If you click it, it says
First one. You hear that?
it says a thing.
If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Sorry, is this evil man setting up timed puzzles?
Yes.
Yes.
The bastard.
Clearly. So
Altstadt.
So this is 30. So this is like 35 or something odd years before the events of the game. Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbors, Castle Brennenburg. So, get to know a little bit about what's...
What?
The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by the tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence.
What the fuck?
What dark scheme do they follow? So yeah.
Agrippa.
Explain.
Agrippa's a name I've heard before?
Does it have anything to do with alchemy?
Yes.
Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. So you have Agrippa, the well-known erudite. He visited...
I think? Maybe I'm misremembering something.
Well, well, just look it up. Because,
I'm doing that. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Yeah. He's a real person.
Oh, yep. 16th century or what?
1535, 16th century.
Huh. So the immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at the castle near Altstadt. And like most of the noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century.
Exciting.
It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state.
Oh, we're still before pre-unification.
Alexander helped the region flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and enjoyed the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of his country.
Interesting.
So, interesting rumors.
Vampire.
About a dude named Alexander.
Did you?
No relation.
There's
Actually,
two
no relation, or
to him.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No relation.
No relation.
No
to
relation
Okay,
to
okay,
me.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Yeah, no relation to you, but yes relation to
Yes.
Alexander, the bastard we're supposed to murder.
I mean, his name is Alexander of Brennenburg.
All right.
Oh, we could light that fire if we wanted to.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Please don't do... What are you doing?
Practice?
Why is it still light in there?
It's not... Okay, hold on. Oh, we got the keys.
Oh, wine cellar. What the fuck was that? Is there anything else there to read?
There are lean buttons.
Yes, that's nice. Like, open the desk? Twiddle with it? Oh, hey.
Hey, that ink pot does have a quill in it. And I bet if you throw it down the hall, the quill will still be stuck in it. Oh, no, I was wrong.
Wow.
I was wrong. We have detached the quill.
But the quill disappears.
I'm satisfied.
The pot is quillus?
Okay. Explain.
What? The pot is quillus.
Quillus.
Okay, what are you? So, there are a lot of journals in this game. So somebody was...
The human vessels.
Yeah, so there has been some shit going down in this castle, and the locals are not appreciating it.
Valid of them, honestly, given what I remember.
Okay, then.
Like, seriously, this place is just fucking awful.
Yeah, so I remember bits and pieces of this game because once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there was an event at this college where I was doing where, basically what you were supposed to do was just play a game all the way through for a night, switching off who was playing what. Switching off who was playing, and we played Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So I remember bits and pieces of it. I do not remember all of it.
Yeah,
but I definitely remember what the original intent of the amnesia potion was, and some of fuck they were.
Yeah. Okay.
Some of what they were doing.
Okay, so, maybe I don't go that way. So,
And they're doing bad things with the amnesia potion.
Man, I forgot about that.
It's just to remind you, to tell you to be wary now. You can't...
Oh, shit.
You have to go that way. You have no choice.
Yeah, okay. Just big open spaces. So, so you played the game and there were like 40 people present? That is kind of the opposite of what you should do.
Yes, well, I didn't know.
This thing closed. This thing closed in a very spooky manner. But we missed it. That's kind of the polar opposite of what you should be doing.
I mean, it was late at night and I was tired as fuck and I fell asleep while the game was being played.
Yeah. Okay, everything's fine. Yep. There's no problems here. Oh, I'm out of oil. But, I mean, I collected a bunch of...
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I have plenty of oil. I've been
Is there a reason not to dump more oil into the oil?
Sometimes, yeah.
The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless. But in camp, the hills... That's
You
not
sometimes find stationary tanks. Hello? Oh. Right. Ow!
Did it hit you?
Yes.
See, this is why I want to be able to run and jump at the same time.
Well, you can. You have the nice keyboard now.
Thank you. I'm just
That
saying.
was spooky as fuck.
This whole... See, this game has, like, it has a good atmosphere. It has, like, a nice slow burn. And it, So, the game leaves you, like, defenseless.
Yes.
Which is,
A choice.
That's all.
yeah, like, it's...
You want the
But it's easy to, like, take the wrong lessons from that as, like, oh, you have to leave the player defenseless, otherwise they won't be scared.
Yeah, like Half-Life.
Yeah, like Okay. I mean, you mean that Half-Life... Half-Life...
You've already been to the laboratory.
Yeah.
Have we?
But it,
Yes.
I thought it was, like, I was supposed to get, like, a... Hold on,
You got a key to the wine cellar.
Yeah. Did I get the...
The pot from...
No, yeah, I got the pot. I don't need... Okay. There's just, like... There's a note that says that, like, a lot of the ingredients have been, like, ruined because there's no ventilation, so the ingredients have been moved to, like, the wine cellar.
I didn't see that.
Oh, I need to, like, actually...
Oh, come on. There was no need for that.
Yeah.
It was kind of no need for that.
It's... I don't know. That part is just... It's such a minor thing. It's fine.
It's bad UI design.
I suppose. So here we can start. So at this point we get the feeling that there's something else in the castle with us.
You saw it.
I mean, yes.
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until...
There's the coop right.
I like the voice acting in this game. It's very good. I mean, it's mostly, like, the gameplay is mostly inventory puzzles and then... Oh dear. I didn't realize it had gotten that low. Okay, I'm having a bad time.
I see that.
How did it get this low?
I think possibly tutorial reasons.
No. Like, I played this before.
I mean, a lot of spooky shit happened.
I mean, yes. Maybe I've just been in the dark too much? I've seen too much... Like, I've definitely witnessed a lot of, like, bad events, and Daniel is having a bad time.
He is having such a bad time. Whoops.
No, that was just me. Like, I hate wasting the... Oh, wait.
Oh, laudanum. Oh, that'll help.
No, it won't.
Shh.
Drink the laudanum?
No.
Oh,
It
health.
increases health. Oh dear. Daniel, buddy, get up. Okay. Well, at least his health is fine. So I think so Daniel is basically having a panic attack. Okay, his sanity is a little better now.
What happened?
His sanity got so low that he, passed out for a little bit.
And then it refills?
A little bit.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, you don't want to... So, there are consequences to, So, one of the things that makes this game effective is that it wants you to stay in light. It incentivizes you to do the... Okay, actually... So the game incentivizes you to stay in light, but that's the things are going to find you, and there are consequences. What? Oh, so there's all right. Yeah, so there are sometimes stationary barrels.
Yeah, I got it.
Actually, wait, that had more oil when I played in my playthrough, and I had less jars of oil, so that might have something to do with it.
Clever.
Also annoying.
Come on. Whoa!
Yeah, that was a scripted event. Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
So it's mostly just inventory puzzles.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Also, I remember
it's very atmospheric. The atmosphere is good. Oh, should we talk about the thing we talked about with Metroid Dread? Speaking of scary dreams. So, Metroid Dread.
It's...
So one of the main mechanics of Metroid Dread, for those people who haven't played it, by the way, it's a decent game, you should try playing it.
Just play Metroid Fusion.
Yeah, okay, whatever. There are these unkillable enemies called Emmys.
EMMI.
Yes. And they come after you. And they try to kill you. And if they manage to, and the idea is you travel through these places, and they sort of move around and try to search for you, and you have tools where you can hide and go above them and around them and away from them. But if they catch you, they kill you. The problem is in order, we discussed this earlier today, and they're kind of doing this improperly, because eventually you die to them so much they stop becoming scary.
Yeah,
if it were easier to avoid them, and so that because there are very, very good moments where you're going, oh shit, and running away from them, but then often when that happens, you don't succeed. You die because you get trapped and then you die. Sometimes and if the sequences ended if the game were easier, it would be scarier.
Yeah,
which sounds super counterintuitive.
Okay, can I just take a moment to say that under no circumstances should we be able to move these fucking logs.
Oh, yeah.
That's the weight of your entire body right there, and then some.
Also, your hands would be full of splinters.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, you can't lift it, but you can definitely, give it a push. That's not too crazy. Look at this. He's dragging this boulder around. He's not... this log...
You'd be able to push that boulder, maybe. You could not drag it.
Yeah, you couldn't drag the boulder. And I would not even sure that, especially because he's supposed to be so, scrawny and, ineffective, anyone who could shove those logs around like that can punch evil in the face.
Can they? It depends on the evil.
I mean, it was pretty, I don't know, it seems fine. Okay, so what do I have? I have...
Mass, okay?
Well, I mean, they actually have...
Cuprite, Calamine, and...
That's it, and I have some laudanum, but that's for,
medicinal purposes.
Yes.
I thought laudanum gives you better dreams.
Laudanum is a painkiller.
Isn't it an opiate?
Yes.
Yeah, opium.
Oh, it's just opium.
I mean, opiates are
just opium. Got
Not
it.
necessarily, but...
Opiates are, related to opium.
But I think...
Laudanum is some relative of opium. It might just be opium, or it might be adulterated somehow, or, processed in some particular fashion, or
you're gonna make me look this up, aren't you?
Fine.
Fine.
Anyway,
I see laudanum whenever there's an old aesthetic. I see laudanum thrown around.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be a thing.
Yeah.
The old dope peddler.
So.
The tincture of opium. Okay.
Yes.
Opium and something else, right?
Not really.
Oh, it's just opium.
Reddish brown. Laudanum is a tincture. What is the definition of tincture? extract of a plant or alcohol material derived entirely in ethanol. Got it. So it's ethanol and opium, containing approximately 10% powdered opium by weight, the equivalent of 1% morphine. Reddish brown and extremely bitter, laudanum contains almost all the opium alkaloids, including morphine and codeine.
All right, so it's
Pain medication and cough suppressant.
Okay, so it's basically
until
a
the
painkiller.
early 20th century. Wow, my skin is sort of crawling at this. Laudanum was sold without a prescription. It was constituent of many patent medicines. What the hell's a patent medicine? Ah, nostrums.
Where's the other ingredient?
Snake oil.
So laudanum is basically snake oil.
No,
I mean, it's opium.
it was an
snake
ingredient in snake oil. But laudanum is actually an effective, painkiller.
Just, also,
It's just also, you're just taking fucking morphine.
Oh, those are some tools.
Yeah.
Those are some tools that don't belong in a wine cellar.
There is a map over there if you want to look at the map.
Where am I? Oh, this...
No, I see. So the tool room is not actually a wine cellar room. Fine.
Oh. Very bad things happened in this place.
Try to open that door?
I mean, there is, some...
What's all that crap on the floor?
Dead body parts.
So there is, some in-your-face horror, but the game rightly recognizes that that's not very scary.
What are you doing? Turn the lights back on.
Ugh.
If you're gonna do that, yeah. There you go.
There ain't much of a candle there.
Yeah, that's fine. I have a lot of... Oh.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
Concern?
God, Wilhelm, do something!
Concern? Concern?
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
That is one hell of a poison. Okay, we have Aqua Regia.
What the hell is Aqua Regia? I believe you have all of them. You should be able to mix them together.
So, this is Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg almost as most of the aristocracy. I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier.
Here we go.
I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many. Perhaps even 100. None of whom were ever seen or heard from ever again.
Jesus Christ.
Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine
Jesus
cellar to
Christ.
celebrate our work. I had my
Funny
suspicions
how
as
finished at the same time that I could hear it.
as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell to his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. What a line. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Well, what a pleasant...
On that happy note...
Okay, mix some stuff together in your inventory.
Yeah, I
must
need
be prepared using the appropriate apparatus.
Yeah, I need like a thing. Hold on.
And
I have a few cuts and bruises, but are otherwise fine. So yeah, what happened here? What happened in this fucked up?
dope peddler.
It's not the old dope peddler.
It's something much worse than the dope peddler. Maybe use the light so you don't go insane?
No! He'll see me. See, those are the trade-offs of this game. Like, you can't just hide forever because your sanity will go down. See, like, that's one of the clever things of this game. You don't want, like, the monster is unsettling, you don't actually want to look at it. So I need to go back to the laboratory.
Yes.
Then I can make the alchemic mystery. So yeah. The problem, like, this game is really scary. And
why?
Okay. Ow, 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 ow.
You have to pass that to go to the laboratory.
Alright. Ow, 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 ow.
What is up with the horrible flesh things?
Well, something is upset that I'm here. I mean,
Jesus.
Concerning.
Yeah. So yes. So lots of fucked up shit happened in this castle, and
lots.
And
evidence.
Daniel said something about a shadow.
Yeah.
So did the Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were trying to do something in time to, like, hold on. Oh, there it is! Yes, there's no chimney, and that's ruining the thing, so I move everything to the wine cellar. That's... Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me... Jesus, this place...
Oh, it orders them correctly for you.
Yes, thank you. Thankfully. What's going on? You know what? I'm going.
Make your potion.
Yes, let's make my horrible acid. Oh, the burners.
I bet that's the wheel at the end of the lower bar.
Which wheel?
That wheel, the flat one.
This one?
Yeah, that one. See?
There
Turns on
we
the
go.
burners.
Gonna make my potion. This is maybe a touch unnecessary.
This doesn't make any sense.
Like, it's only good... Like, this device is only good for this one thing. And my acid is, like, glowing bright green.
Picked up a pot of acid. Trying to go dissolve some flesh.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Oh, what? Where did you write down? Stairs have collapsed. I need to climb back up. Okay. Yeah.
Were you supposed to do that?
Work?
I'm wondering if it will.
Good.
Okay. Well,
is there a physics puzzle here?
I think I'm just supposed to, like, stack boxes and jump off of them.
Okay, can you put oil back in the lantern, or is there light here?
There's a little light here. You can kind of tell when your sanity is going down from, like, the
horrible whispering.
The bugs, the horrible chittering, more like. Okay, I wonder if this will work. Yeah, okay, that worked.
Cool.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy?
Okay, well, fine, for you, a little bit. Just so my brain stops melting. Yeah.
Alright, so let's...
So yeah, the whole Let's Player getting scared at video games kind of started with this game because it's really fucking scary. But, like, oh, god damn it. Up, ow, 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 ow. This is... Alright, well, let's get out of this place. Refinery. Alright. acid.
All right. And you got your first achievement.
I'm an alchemist.
Hooray.
Certified alchemist. I made a horrible acid that eats flesh.
All right, how long have we been going?
Well, almost an hour.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, this is... Yeah, it takes a while to get going. We're not even going to get to the monster bit. A lot of games have done what Amnesia has done. You have, like, famously, you have Outlast.
Yes, and there's a good
Which
reason
kind
for
of
it.
makes sense up until the ending, which is really stupid.
You wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Well, that's a hint and a half.
Yeah, I guess it... Yeah. Looking at enemies eats at your sanity, so you're incentivized to, like, look away. So that creates a little bit of, like,
Extra spook?
Yeah.
And difficulty.
Sure, and also...
What is all this flesh?
Well... I mean, do you want me to answer that question? We're not going to get an answer in this playthrough.
I'm aware. I don't want you to answer. Jeez, Marie's, Mary, and...
Yeah, and this... Yeah, this... I mean, it's a lot easier to play this when there's, like, two people next to you reacting to the game.
Friendship.
But,
Friendship.
But I'll be honest, it's like... Sometimes I'll be playing this game, it's like, oh, spooky noise, time to go play something else. Save, quit.
Yeah, that's valid.
It's like...
I am also now extremely tempted to creep up behind you and make a spooky noise, but I should not.
I mean, I wouldn't begrudge you your jollies. Oh, hello. Well...
Light? Camera? Actions?
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse.
That's not how you use the word
Excessive
less.
decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way.
Yeah,
I
valid.
found my...
Oops.
What?
Oh, damn it. That was... Damn it. Where was it? Aw, he doesn't... Alright,
Huh.
Well.
Alright.
Anyway. There's an orb, the flesh is coming, there's a shadow, and there's a thing, and there's a spooky monster that's, like, looking for you. There's explanations for all of this.
Okay.
And games just kind of go, yup, this is how you make a horror game, and then you have games like Outlast that make a little bit of sense if you ignore the retarded ending. There's also, like, Soma, which just is an existential game, and, like, instead of having like gameplay that makes sense, oh my god. And instead of having gameplay that makes sense, it just throws a monster chase at you and otherwise has pretty minimal gameplay. Like, this game is good, but, like...
Turn crank?
Yeah.
What? Ah.
There we go. There we go. There's not enough oil in this accursed place.
I think that's the point.
Yeah. The limit on like tinder boxes and ow!
I really feel like that should have been predictable.
Yeah, I predicted it.
The limits on like tinder boxes and oil, I think, are meant to like pressure you to move along.
All right.
And not like turtle yourself too much.
All right. I think we've been going for an hour.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour. We haven't really hit the meat of this game.
I mean, we've hit some meat.
Okay, yes.
What the hell's going on?
Speaking of which,
what the fuck?
Okay, this bit sucks.
What?
It cannot be seen. Go the fuck away, please. Or...
Oh dear.
Okay, when I said that there wasn't going to be platforming, I kind of lied.
You didn't say that.
I mean... Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Just keep jumping on the boxes.
I want to go in there.
Didn't we say we'd been going for an hour?
Yeah. But like this is one of the fuck you. Yay! This is just what I wanted. And with this nice and splashy note, I bid you all farewell. We've been going for an hour.
Farewell.
Great.
So this has been Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Hooray!
It is a good horror game. Maybe play it alone.
Bye.
In the dark.
In the dark. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.